Hey everyone, so today's going to be a video about soldering copper water pipe. So first I'm going to go over, I'm going to go over the things that you need to be able to soft solder. First of all, you're going to need a pair of gloves to so that you don't burn your hands on molten solder. Okay, you're going to need some solder. This is lead-free solder. Everything's lead-free now. No solder can contain lead anymore. Obviously, you're going to need some pieces of copper. I got 2 pieces here and a fitting. You're going to need a rag, because what that's going to do is that I always wipe my solder joints after I apply the solder. It just leaves for a smoother job to make it smooth. You're going to need some kind of tubing cutter. Okay, you're going to need a tubing cutter. On the back of here is a reamer. You're going to need a piece of sandpaper to clean the pipe. And then you're going to need a torch. Okay, this is a B-tank. This is acetylene gas. A lot of guys will use some little MAP gas torches you get from Home Depot, but I like using my welding torch. It just leaves for a nicer job, and it's a little bit faster when it gets hot. You'll see when I go to fire the torch up. It's nice. This is the plumber's torch, and this is for HVAC too, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to set you here. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your sandpaper, okay? And you're going to clean it really, really good with the sandpaper. See how it's starting to get shiny? You want to make sure that copper pipe is shiny, shiny, shiny. Or if the copper's not clean, the solder won't take. Okay? You want to make sure that copper's really clean, like such. Okay? And I'm gonna get my flux out. That's the other thing you're going to need is flux. Okay? I use Nokorode. A lot of people like the Odie stuff, but I use Nokorode flux. What the flux does is that is what's going to adhere the copper to the joint. Because without flux, you can't solder. So you just put a little bit of flux on the copper pipe. Okay. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. All right. And then you're gonna coat the inside of the fitting. Okay? I'm gonna stick my copper pipe right here. Okay, I want to do the same thing with my fitting. I'm going to take my fitting brush. There's 1/2 inch and 3/4 on this. I use 1/2 inch. I'm going to take my fitting here, and I'm going to clean the inside of the fitting. Because same thing, if the fitting's not cleaned on the inside, it won't take. I mean, some guys don't clean the inside of fitting whenever they're soldering, soft soldering, but I always do. Okay, and then you're going to take some flux. You're going to coat inside a fitting like this. And yeah. Alright, and then you're going to put your fitting on. Oh, it keeps wanting to move. What's going on with this? My phone just don't want to cooperate with me today. Oh man, I hate when it does this. I just don't want to stay still. Sorry guys, I'm not perfect. Could do the same thing. You can do the same thing for your other fitting. You're going to take your sandpaper, clean up really well. Okay, like such. Make it really shiny, and then you're gonna flex this piece of copper. Again, the flex is what adheres the solder to the pipe. Okay, you're gonna take your flex. You don't need a lot of flex. A little bit of flex goes a long way. But you're gonna put this fitting on. All right, now we're ready to solder. So I'm going to turn my B tank on here, my acetylene. Okay. If you're a homeowner doing this, you're probably just better off using propane, especially for someone who don't have experience soft soldering. So, all right, let's get this show on the road. Now watch. Up the torch. Watch what happens. I'm going to take my solder, and I'm going on the opposite direction of the pipe. That's all you need. A lot of times what I like to do is I'll take my rag and I'll wipe it just to make it smooth. And if you don't take all the way, you can hit it with the flux brush like this. It's bad for your brush, and you can hit it with the flux brush. Like this, and that'll help wrap the solder around just a little bit. Okay? The same thing for this one. Always here with the flux brush. No big deal. Help wrap it around. And that's it, guys. That's how you solder copper pipe. I'll get a little bit more on this side here. Again, if you don't take, go with the flux brush. Just keep hitting it. And that's it, guys. That's how you solder. Pretty simple to do. And then when you're done with your acetylene torch, you just shut it off and discharge it, guys. That's it. And then after the fitting cools, you can wipe it off if you want to. I always like to wipe off my my solder joint. So it doesn't corrode. It's good to wipe it off. Okay guys, I hope this was